Welcome to this new episode of Wild of the World, and we're still on a big trip through the Caribbean. I'm now on St. Martin, but we're taking the boat to Anguilla.
Our big Caribbean trip is beginning to reach epic proportions. Over the last weeks you saw us island hopping from nature paradise Dominican Republic to colorful Puerto Rico. We crossed the Caribbean Sea again to explore St. Martin next, which is partly Dutch and partly French. And there is still so much adventure ahead of us. And for the next island, we hop on this boat.
There are several providers of day trips to Anguilla. Because of the good reviews, we chose one called Boomerang.
We sailed through the rough sea between St. Martin and Anguilla for about an hour. Our first stop is a set of pristine bounty islands called Prickly Pear.
The country of Anguilla isn't only one island. There's a couple of islands you can take a boat ride to, and we stop at one called Prickly Pear. This is a beautiful nature island, and of course I brought my snorkel gear to see what's in the reefs over here. It's amazing.
And it's ideal for snorkeling too.
The coral isn't the most colorful I've ever seen, but there's an abundance of fish over here. And if you're lucky, this is also a good place to hang around with, oh yes, sea turtles. So let's explore the island some more above water.
Prickly Pear Cay is a small pair of uninhabited islands about 10 kilometers north of Anguilla. The western island is particularly rocky, while the eastern one has a perfect stretch of white sand beaches.
We continue the trip for more adventure, crossing this crazy blue water.
So this is the main island of Anguilla. It's a tiny country that falls under the British Overseas Territories. Only some 7,000 people live on the main island, and tourism is by far the biggest source of income. Which makes sense because these white beaches are considered to be among the best in the world. It's time for lunch here at Crocus Bay.
We can never get enough of that Caribbean-style chicken. Oh, and corn from the barbecue.
The highlight of our trip is yet to come. Little Bay offers some of the best snorkeling, and we can definitely confirm that.
Peace out.
Among others, we see this stingray. And some more green sea turtles. And here is something that I've never seen before. This curious creature is the remora fish.
Before we head on to the next bay, it's time for a little cliff jump. And then it's on to Meads Bay. Of the 33 beaches that Anguilla has, this is one of the main ones. Still, it's not so crowded compared to St. Martin, for instance. Oh, and it's drop-dead gorgeous.
So guys, that's it for today. We saw Anguilla and the nicest spots from St. Martin in one day. And I can really recommend this tour by Boomerang. You see all that you need to see and you have the best day in your life because these beaches, man, amazing. Truly. See you next time.
But before that, let me show you where we're going next.
From Meads Bay we head back to St. Martin for a little encore.
And on the way we see the famous Princess Juliana Airport for a little show. Over here the big airplanes fly insanely close to the beaches.
This here is Mullet Bay Beach.
And while the planes keep flying over, we say goodbye to St. Martin.
Tune in to Out of the World next time. and see how we make another awesome trip from St. Martin. This time to St. Bart.
And after that, we cross the entire Caribbean. Subscribe now and this is where I'll take you.